Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, what's going on, Patchy? Thanks for your time, man.
How you doing, brother? How are you?
Doing good, doing good. So I know you got a bunch of interviews, so I won't ask you too many questions. I get you right on to the next one. I'd appreciate your time.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
so last time we saw you fight, December, you got the big win over Magomedov. Do you feel like that was kind of your breakout moment? Because I feel like media members and fight analysts, they knew how talented you were, but the fans seemed like they weren't really giving you the respect that you deserved yet.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it was, one of the breakout moments, but just weird to me. It's like the fans and a lot of people don't, but I have the record. And like, if you just come to like, people just know about me. Any talented like fighter that I've trained with or like these highly touted guys, they all know how dangerous I am. Like, I'm submitting guys that are in the UFC at like, that are highly ranked at like 170 pounders. So I've been doing this for a long time. And finally to put Magomedov away in that fashion, like I think people started to see. But I've hit that guillotine like 1,000 times, like for the last couple of years. So I've been guillotining everybody across the coast in Vegas, like anyone I've trained with. And they all know, like, so it was good to get the props from, like you said, the media members, the fans, the people that kind of aren't there every day to see what I'm doing in the gym.
And so obviously, you won both fights. That was the main priority. Did everything go as you planned, or did anything surprise you throughout the Grand Prix thus far?
No, I mean, I think that me and Horiguchi, when I'm looking at it, like, I think he could even have been in the finale with me if it would have went a different way. Like watching his last couple fights, I think he's been real tough, um, very, very tough, and he surprised me. Like I think he was very tougher than I expected, and I wanted to strike with him instead of like having. I should have taken him down every round, but I got like my ego got the best of me, and I wanted to strike with him to see like if I could put him down and put him away, and I just wanted to fight him. So I think like that surprised me a lot, but it also gave me a lot of experience. Like it gave me a lot of stuff that I didn't do in my one fight. I was able to take and do in that fight. And I feel that was one of the best things, was able to fight Kyoji Horiguchi early, because I think he made me a better fighter now.
And so I know, you seem like one of those guys, just like most fighters, you put everything into the gym every single day. But now that you have this world championship fight coming up, do you feel like you've been hitting an extra gear, just, a little bit more momentum because so much is at stake?
No, I've been training for the world title since I got in the tournament. So, this didn't, I mean, I train like a madman. I train, I'm in Las Vegas full time. I'm around many Bellator. I'm around anywhere from Bellator champions, PFL champions, UFC champions. I see what the best guys do that are in the world. I train right alongside with everybody that's ranked in the world from 135 to 155, pardon, from 125 to 155. And I just train so much. Like the tournament made me kick it up, but ever since I've been in the tournament, I've been like a snowball. Like, I'm getting bigger as it's going downhill. And now, you know, I'm I'm getting a lot better, so I'm able to train even more because I'm controlling more things. I'm controlling more positions. I'm controlling more sparring sessions, so I'm not getting hit with bigger shots. I'm not losing rounds against wrestlers because I'm better at wrestling. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting better. I'm evolving, and I'm still going with the best guys in the world. But I'm just hitting new levels, and it's showing. My training is matching the results that I'm getting. In my game.
And so that's actually one thing I want to ask you about. I mean, it takes one look at your Instagram and you see just a plethora of killers that you're training with every single day. Islam Makhachev, Vicente Luque, Bilal Muhammad, Rob. How is training with so many different fighters like this crucial to your involvement as a fighter?
Um, Man, it's just crucial because I get a chance to test myself against these guys, pick their brains. I get to chop it up and I get to train with them. Get to more or less feel it. Like I get to go out there. Like you said, Islam, Umar, Marab, Aljamain. There's so many. Like shit, I was rolling around with Bubba Jenkins yesterday. He was in the PFL finale. There's so many guys. It's just good to be able to take from that and just keep evolving, like and give to them too. Like man, I'm pound for pound one of the best grapplers in the world in MMA right now, without a doubt. My brain. So I give to a lot of people as well, and I'm a good training partner. So I love to chop it up, and I love to mix it up with different fighters of the same stature as me. You know what I mean? Of the same that are also successful in my sport.
And so now world championship fight coming up against Raufeon Stots. His last win wasn't as decisive as yours. I know you were sitting ringside. What did you think about that fight? And who did you think he actually won that fight too?
I think he won the fight of it. He did more damage, but I don't think he won the rounds. Like if you wanted me to ask you who won the MMA fight, I think Sabatello probably won 3 rounds to 2. But I think he did more damage, so I'm glad he won. And who wants to fight Sabatello in the finale anyways? Sabatello sucks. He's about to get his ass beat up by Marcos Breno next weekend, I think. And the guy sucks. Like, I wouldn't even want to fight him. He just shoots in the whole time. I would have guillotined him in like 30 seconds. Like, I want to go out there and fight who people believe is the best. Like Raufeon Stots, 19-1, 2-time national champion. All this jazz, never has been submitted. His only losses to number 2 ranked Merab Dishwalavili in the world. Like, number 2 in the world. I want to submit. I want to be the first to submit this guy. I want to dominate his ass, put him away, show everyone how much better I am than him. So, no, and just talking about his last fight, no, I damn near fell asleep through the fight. Like, it was boring. Like I don't got my shit to talk about him is just all about his skills or his style. I don't really, his whatever, how he talks, how he carries himself. I don't care about none of that. I just care about his skill. And I don't think his last fight he showed anything. I think he has big holes in his game, and I'm going out there to beat him on game day next Saturday. I want to outclass this guy.
And so, yeah, like you said, it wasn't the best performance last time out, but what does make Raufeon Stots a dangerous fighter?
Makes him dangerous is his what's the word? His confidence. Yeah. So he's confident. What makes him dangerous is that he's confident. But we all are dangerous out here. We're all throwing strikes, and anyone can be knocked out if you dip or whatever. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, he's got 8 finishes aside from the Archuleta fight. I think I could finish to every one of those guys he's finished. So, he finishes about 30-40% of the time. That don't sound too dangerous to me. You know what I mean? In my eyes, he's good at winning rounds. He's good at winning. He's good when it's close and shooting real late, getting a takedown on guys. He's good at controlling. He's good at intimidating people because he is confident. He's good at those things, all of which he won't be able to do against me. He won't be able to intimidate me. I won't be running from him. I will be clashing with him. I will be walking him down. I will be pushing the pace, and I will be making him work. I believe I have better cardio than him. He gets tired. I believe I have more dog, and I believe I have more heart than him. So, he's very dangerous in what the things that he's good at, that's winning rounds. That's what makes him dangerous. He's good at stalling. He's good at taking you down, winning, 30 seconds, controlling a position. He's good at staying out of danger of kind of getting hit big. Those are things that I believe he's good at.
Is Stots the best fighter you fought in your career?
No. No, but this is the best version of me that I've ever been in my career right now. I don't believe he's the best fighter I've ever fought. I believe he might be the best wrestler for mixed martial arts that I've ever fought. I think Kyoji Horiguchi overall would be the best fighter that I've ever fought. Now after experiencing it. I put high stake on Magomedov, but after experiencing Maga and Horiguchi, I just see Horiguchi was just it felt like something I haven't felt before, even different than the Archuleta fight. I feel Horiguchi, he felt a lot more explosive than I felt in the past or I've ever felt, faster. And I feel like even just as hard to hold down. I just feel like I've just gotten better as the years have gone on. But Raufeon Stots might have the best record, and maybe the most accolades that I've ever fought. Him being a world champion now, 19-1. But all that merit goes away next weekend. It's me, mano in there, and looking to whoop his ass.
And so just two more questions from me. Sergio Pettis versus Patricio Pitbull. How do you see it playing out, and how do you think you match up against either fighter?
I don't mind how I match up against either of them right now. I don't even want to go into a whole discussion about that because I think I'll analyze it and break it down. And, my focus is solely on Raufeon Stots.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend my energy trying to break that down again. But I think that I could break down their fight within themselves. And I think that, with the experience, I think Pitbull will get the job done. You can't pick against him. Him being a two-weight world champion coming down. He's already a smaller guy, so I don't think the weight class will be much of a factor, especially him training with Henry Cejudo and Captain America's. Them guys, I think they know how to cut weight. They're wrestlers. I think he'll get the job done, And that's not disrespecting Sergio. Sergio's coming off an injury that kept him out for over a year. But it will be a stand-up fight. And Sergio, he's got some crazy ass stand-up. So who knows? He might dominate the fight, So, that's not one for me to choose. If it was grapplers, I'd know a lot more.
And so last question, you don't have to go into detail about it because like you just said, I know you're locked in for your upcoming fight, but let's say everything goes as planned, as I'm sure you're expecting against Raufeon Stots. Depending how the division plays out in the next couple of months, it's looking like one of the best options for your first title defense after, Pettis or Patricio could be Juan Archuleta. So is that definitely, a fight that you need to get back and get that, run that one back?
Yeah, we got to run it back. Hopefully he wins the Rising Belt. He's in the tournament over there. Then we run it back on the main stage for a, bunch of money, big rematch. Archuleta versus Mix 2, down the line. You got my eyes lighting up right now. So yeah, I get excited about it, but the main thing, like you said, is laser focus next week. Raufeon Stots, he's got however many pounds of gold on his shoulder. That's not his, it's mine. He's carrying around that belt. It's mine, and I'm coming to take it from him. He might as well just give it to me once we get to Hawaii, because next Saturday night, I'm strangling him out for it, and there ain't a damn thing he's going to do about it.
Man, that's all I have on my end. I cannot wait for this fight, April 22nd. I wish you all the best in it and your future fights. Thank you again for the time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you.